The Pokémon World Championships wrapped up not too long ago, with the best players in both video games and the card game competing. Fans from all over the world tuned in to watch. But despite the excitement, a lot of people ended up feeling disappointed, and it wasn't even about the tournaments. Let's talk about what really happened. Before the event, Ishihara, the CEO of the Pokémon company, teased us with the promise of a game announcement. Naturally, most of us were expecting to finally see a proper trailer for Pokémon Legends Z. I mean, after the announcement back in February during the Pokémon Day, it felt like the perfect time to get some real details, right? But instead, we got something completely different and fans were understandably let down. Let's quickly recap. Pokémon Legends Z is the next big mainline game in the series. It was revealed earlier this year, but all we got was a CG trailer. No gameplay, no screenshots, nothing. So it's no surprise that people are starting to get frustrated. They are hungry for any kind of new information. Now, I get why everyone's eager for more news, but let's be real. Pokémon games haven't had the smoothest ride lately. Sword and Shield had that whole Dexit drama. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl didn't quite live up to the remake's expectations. And Scarlet and Violet? Let's just say the technical issues were hard to ignore. But here's the thing, a lot of these problems could be fixed if the developers had more time to work on the games. It feels like every year there's a new Pokémon game, and that kind of pressure isn't helping anybody. And that's why Legends Z actually gives me hope. This year, we are finally seeing a break with no mainline release. It's giving the developers time to make something really great. I know some of you are frustrated and want updates. We have been pretty spoiled when it comes to game releases. The sheer number of mainline games and spin-offs on the Switch alone is crazy. Honestly, I don't think we would suffer too much from waiting a year or two to get a game that's actually polished. Plus, we're nearing the end of the Switch life cycle, and let's face it, the hardware isn't exactly a powerhouse anymore. Like a lot of you, I'm hoping Legends Z will launch on the next gen Switch. The extra power could make a huge difference for things like graphics and frame rates. And hey, if they release a Pokémon game right when the new console drops, it's going to boost sales like crazy, just like Breath of the Wild did for the original Switch. We've been asking Game Freak to take their time with these games for years, and now that they are, we're still complaining? Being impatient isn't helping anybody. And look, I get it. The announcement for Pokémon Legends Z felt a little early, especially since we haven't seen any real gameplay. But compared to the other game series we were left hanging for years, like Metroid Prime 4, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Legends Z is still looking like it will release next year, which honestly isn't that bad. So let's cut them some slack. I think it's actually kind of fun to speculate on what Pokémon Legends will be like, rather than knowing everything right away. Sure, it would have been great to get some new info at the World Championship, but it's not like we are completely in the dark forever. They will show something when they're ready. And if they can avoid the chaos that followed the announcement of Legends Arceus and Scarlet or Violet, that's a win in my book. I also hope they don't waste the incredible potential of the Kalos region and its lore. Remember the Pokémon War and Mega Evolutions? There's so much they could do with that. If Pokémon Z dives into that history, it would be a massive win for the fans of the series. I say we give the developers the time they need. We don't need a new Pokémon game every year. And if taking a little longer means we're getting something truly special, it will be worth the wait. But hey, that's just my take. What about you? Are you excited for Pokémon Legends Z? How long are you willing to wait for it? Let me know it in the comments below. And also don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're excited for what's to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.